Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel from Paris. We are going to be doing your reading today with my Crystal Visions tarot deck, one of my favorite decks. I go back to it all the time. And with this beautiful view of the Eiffel Tower, I am so happy that I was able to get over here and get this set up for you guys, because it's one thing I really wanted to do while I visit Paris. So these are going to be some messages from your future self. We have 3 groups to choose from today using some of the runes that I've pulled out of my rune bag here. So group 1, your rune is the blank rune. This is secrets yet to be revealed, group 1. Group 2 is cycle of the year evolution, group 2. Group 3, intuition, inspiration, knowledge. So take your time in choosing your group. The timestamps are down below. I hope you guys enjoy. Please let me know in the comments. I always love reading the comments. But let's get started with group 1 with the blank rune and see what your future self wants to tell you. So group 1, let's see. Oh, we have a card here that was flipped over. Okay, we've got Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing something about you guys are worried about the timing of something. You're worried maybe about something passing you by, or maybe your age. Okay, with the Empress card here, I feel like some of you guys are worried a little bit about coming into your next season of life, or if you're moving fast enough, if some of you are looking toward building like your own home, or you're looking toward becoming a parent, or you're wanting to build something new for yourself. I feel like you guys have been a bit worried that things are stuck where they are, but Spirit wants to tell you that things are in the making. Things are in the works behind the scenes, even if you can't see it. Okay? Yeah, it's like something's coming even if you can't quite see it. So some of the things that you're afraid of right now, Spirit is encouraging you to not give in to fear, or make choices out of fear, or to let fear make you feel like you're not making any progress, okay? Because there is progress here. Ooh, another card came with it. Oh, I love this. 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands. I do feel like if you guys are looking to build a future home or stability, find a partner, become a parent, it's very much that kind of energy in this group. But there are secrets to be revealed with this rune. That's what that one means. And what I'm feeling is like someone may be reaching out that you're not expecting. Someone's either coming into your life story, or even someone from the past. Something is going to be revealed. I do feel like someone from your past may have a message for you, and they may be coming forward and sending you a message, or letting you know that they want to talk about something. For some of you, maybe they're interested in building with you. But I also feel like there may be some new information coming forward here. For some of you, I'm definitely hearing that there's like a job opportunity to be revealed, or another avenue for making money that's coming up. 8 of Cups here. Some of you guys may be moving. I really feel like for you guys, group 1, there's some worry about where things are heading and how you're going to accomplish certain goals. But what Spirit is saying to you is basically like, let each step reveal itself in time. Each step of the way, you will know what to do. It reminds me a lot of when I was a kid and I was so worried about high school. You know, I was like, oh, I'm never going to be ready for high school. But by the time high school came, I was a different person. I was ready. I did know what to do. And then I felt the same about college. And then once I got to college, I was like, you know, I am ready for this. And the whole time I thought this would be really difficult, but I've become the person I needed to be to make this happen. So same, if some of you guys are worried about like securing a home, becoming a parent, I keep getting these messages about this, or finding a partner, or even if this is like creating your own business or something. For some of you, I'm hearing that. It's like the steps will reveal themselves as you go, okay? So you don't need to know everything right this second. The story is still unfolding. With the Star card, you have a wish coming true here. And with the Queen of Cups, I just heard maturity, so I feel like there is something about Spirit is saying you guys are becoming more mature. You're becoming the person you need to be to accomplish these things. I feel like your future self, Group 1, is really trying to tell you not to worry about if you can do it, if you can handle it, because you're becoming the person you need to be to do these things. Like, you're gonna keep changing. The person you evolve into in the next couple years is going to be able to handle a lot of the things that you've been worried about. What else do we got here? 8 of Cups, there's the moving thing. Group 1, you're also being encouraged to release painful parts of the past, like things that didn't turn out the way you wanted. Let me see here. You're being encouraged to go totally elsewhere. Like, all these cups have fallen for her, and I feel like you guys are this person and you're walking away from this pool of water toward a totally new pool of water full of like opportunity. So it's kind of letting go of what didn't transpire a certain way. Spirit is also saying for you guys, like, if there was something you wanted it to happen a certain way and it didn't, be aware that it may still happen, but not the way that you expected. That's a message for you guys. I feel like some of you guys may want to be more well known, or you may want to share your work or share your business or share something, and Spirit is saying it may not be the way that you thought it would be, but you can still have this dream, whatever this dream is for you guys. 7 of Wands, your future self is your future self is saying, I'm getting ahead of myself, that you're going to overcome a lot of negative thinking and anxiety. Definitely for this group. Some of you guys in this group may have like a combination of things. Like, some of you I'm getting may have like anxiety and OCD. Some of you I'm like feeling like maybe ADHD. I'm just getting this energy of like this ticking feeling, like it's a little OCD. I can relate. I definitely have OCD tendencies myself at times, but the 7 of Wands is showing me that we're overcoming a lot of this, and we're actually learning how to use these things to our advantage. Your future self wants you to know that you're going to be using a lot of these things to your advantage in the future. Like, if you, for example, you do have OCD, I see you using it to, maybe you can help your clients structure things, or you can use it to design things that other people wouldn't be able to, because they don't have the same lens. So I see you turning these things that bother you sometimes into, well, you're not really turning it into it. You're realizing that you have strengths in these things. What else does your future self want to tell you? The World. The World and the 5 of Cups. This is big. This is no more. This is like not. No more. I'm hearing the word wallowing. They want you to know that you're going to be getting through some sort of grief. I don't know what this grief is for each of you guys. Maybe some of you guys have like had a breakup or lost a job, or there's some sort of grief here. Maybe it connects to these things not working out the way you expected, but there's a peace that's coming and a new fire and energy to want to start again. And it's really a lot of energy I'm feeling here. Like, once we kind of process this grief, your future self wants you to know that once you rest, you process, you're going to start getting up in the day and having a lot of energy to go for it, to create something new and powerful for yourself. So again, with secrets to be revealed, your rune, I really feel like Spirit is saying trust the process. And what the process is waking up each day and doing what you can that day, making the best decision. I'm hearing Anna from Frozen doing the next right thing. So it doesn't mean like planning the next right 10 years. It means doing the next right thing today, this week, like letting life unfold and trusting that you can figure it out. You can take it as it comes, okay? It's a bit of a fear mechanism to want to control the whole process because you don't want it to go wrong, you know, especially if you've experienced something where it has gone wrong. But I really see you guys don't have to control the process. There's this beautiful sort of letting go and taking what you can do in a day and doing it and letting the rest go. Because there are things working for you that you can't see. And you're about to have a lot of joy. A lot of things that you really wanted are going to come to pass in ways that you didn't expect. So group 1, merci. Merci beaucoup. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a comment. Let me know. I felt so many different details for different people in that reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. And please feel free to like the video. That does support me as a creator, as a reader here on YouTube. Feel free to book your own reading. The link is going to be in the description box. And make sure you make some time in life to travel. So have a great rest of your day. We'll see you again soon in another reading. Okay, group 2. You chose the rune, this rune, Cycle of the Year Evolution. What I'm getting off of this, that your future self wants you to know, that specifically for you guys, in 1 year, things are going to be very, very different. So this makes me think of almost like a movie. I see a lot of like quick changes coming in for you guys where all of a sudden something happens in a day that can totally start changing what your day-to-day life is looking like. But especially the marker of 1 year from now is pretty big. I think 1 year from now, you're going to notice how much has changed. Obviously, things always change a lot in a year, but for you guys specifically, this feels like one of those seasons of life where there's a lot of growth, okay? So I'm getting imagery of like a butterfly for you guys. Like maybe that's a symbol that's important for you guys, but it's very much this growth and this transformation. It feels like the time in the butterfly's life where they've come out of the cocoon, they've gone through all the caterpillar stuff, the cocoon stuff, and now you're like realizing you have wings and you're opening them. Okay, so in the next year, it's a lot of practicing with your wings. But let me see, evolution. Yeah, very much evolution. With splitting the deck, getting Ace of Cups, getting Queen of Pentacles, your future self doesn't want you to worry so much about stability with finances. Your future self wants you to know that, let me see what they're saying here. Your future self is saying if you want to reinvent how money comes for you, we need to act from your heart, okay? So they're saying to listen to the different parts of yourself, but I'm just literally hearing that song, Listen to Your Heart. And that might feel counterintuitive, right? You might have a voice that's telling you, no, I have to take this job that I don't really like so that I can make really good money. But there's something here that your future self wants you to know about. Making this sacrifice long term kind of blocks your energy, and your future self is asking you to spend more time doing the things that really open your heart, that you really love to do. I'm seeing some of you guys sitting in a room. There's like a window and sunlight, and you're like looking at something. For some of you guys, it's like you're looking at a painting on an easel. Some of you guys, it's like sitting at a desk and doing some writing or typing on your computer. Some of you guys just literally need to sit down and like read a book, like just for fun. Just go into a different world, go into a different story. We've got to like work our imagination muscles with group 2 here. Some of you guys are real creators, like real artists, writers. I'm definitely getting writers in this group. I heard speakers. Ooh, the magician. Look, you have everything you need to create something new, something special. And Spirit is saying worrying too much about the finances is, we all have to worry about, how do I want to say this here? We all have to be realistic about what we're doing with our money, right? But your future self wants you to know that you're going to be putting a lot of energy into healing a money wound that I feel like could have come through your family or through a really bad experience where maybe you lost money and you lost faith in money and how you earn money or something like that. I feel like I'm hearing like rags to riches, but it's like riches to rags. It's like kind of, what's that show? Schitt's Creek, where there's that rich family that like loses a bunch of stuff and then they live in this little town and have to like learn how to anyway, I'm getting a sort of symbolism for you guys with this here, where maybe you experienced something that gave you some sort of fear around finances, and this is what is healing a lot. Your future self wants you to know this is going to be healing a lot for you. I'm getting so much without even pulling cards for you guys, group 2. I'm gonna pull your cards, but yeah, the unknown card. It's fun. It's like Spirit saying, like, have fun not knowing what you're gonna create. Like, you don't need to know what you're gonna create to sit down and try to create something. You know, it's almost like I can feel you guys, there's a little bit of perfectionism. It's like you're stopping yourself from making things because you feel like you don't have a good idea yet, but it's like when you sit and just make yourself sit down and say, I'm gonna write for 10 minutes, doesn't matter what comes out, you're gonna be shocked how fast your imagination muscles like come back, how fast it comes back. Because I feel like your future self wants to tell you, you haven't lost what you were born with. You haven't lost your talents, your gifts, the things that make you unique, your voice, your ability to create. I feel like maybe you're feeling like that season is over for you or something, and Spirit is saying that it's not, and that it's more like you're just stopping yourself from your joy. So to go way back here, even if you have to make money to survive, okay, Spirit is saying, please pursue your joy. Please do things that you love to do, because it gets your energy flowing in the right direction. And if we're too worried about money for you guys, group 2, or what is happening with your finances, we're going to start to have this lens of fear and kind of making decisions from not really our heart space, not really an open energy. So, wow, look at that one. Justice. You're going to be receiving some money, I believe, through some sort of justice situation. So perhaps this is a contract, this is something you're owed. Maybe you're owed money, or I feel like some of you guys might even just receive a random check in the mail or something, like you were working at a certain job and there was like some random lawsuit and you received some money. Like, it's something random. Like a family member sends you a check and is like, I just wanted you to have this. It's really interesting. But there's going to be justice in your finances, and I feel like your future self wants to tell you to find balance between your passion and your responsibilities. Because if we lean too far on passion and we neglect our finances, now we're going to get stressed out and it's a vicious cycle and we can't enjoy our creativity. But if we lean too far toward finances and are not real that we love to create things, or we love writing, or we need that time, now we're like locked into something miserable, you know? So it's like finding this balance. Your future self says you are going to find the balance. You're going to find the balance. Don't worry if you don't have it right now, or if you feel like it's off. Your future self is saying you're going to open your heart space. It's baby steps of taking some time to write, read, do what you love, open up your energy, and you're going to find the balance. Seven of Swords. Your future self is saying there's something they want you to be honest with yourself about something. Your future self is saying there's a big cycle that's ending. What is this? Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's this kind of like, I feel like there's this energy coming from you guys that's, let me see. Oof, I love how fast they come out for you guys. Let me see. Four of Cups. It's like a big step up. It's a big up level. It's like, I feel like the thing that you've been keeping from yourself or not being honest with yourself about is that you can handle more. You are smarter than you give yourself credit for. You're more talented than you give yourself credit for, group 2. Like, in the next year, when you're opening these butterfly wings and you're flying and exploring, I think you're gonna realize that you really don't need to be holding yourself back so much. I feel like your future self wants you to know that, like, when you share who you are, when you share your work, when you keep creating, there's so many people you're gonna help by creating, by just acting on your instinct, by following your intuition and making what you feel in the moment. I'm getting that Encanto song, the sister who's like trying to be perfect, or she's the golden child, she's expected to be perfect, and she, you know that whole song where she's, I think it's, what is that song called? She's like, what more can I do? And she's like, you know, she can control making flowers, but then in this song she tries making all these crazy like cacti and these like plants that could like kill you, and she's like all excited to be imperfect and just do what she feels in the moment. That song is definitely channeled for you guys. You should go check that song out and look at the lyrics. What else does your future self want you to know? 10 of Swords. Let me see. 7 of Wands. Ooh. Your future self wants you to know that a lot of people we're getting the Empress a lot today. Your future self wants you to know that you're going to heal a wound between you and a family member. For some of you guys, this is a mother, a woman, an aunt, a grandmother, a mother figure. There's some woman where we're healing a wound. Whether they're with you or not, whether you like them or not, speak to them or not, whether they are alive or not, you guys are healing a wound, and your future self wants you to know that there's a really big, there's a lot of pain, right, that caused you to be very protective of yourself. And I feel like this is healing. And you're coming into a mature sort of Empress energy, whether you're male, female, however you identify. There's this Empress energy that you're taking on, where you're not going to be shaken by what family members or other people say to you. There are also butterflies on this card, and fruits. I feel like the fruits are important. Pomegranate, apple, red fruits. Maybe you guys need to be eating more fruit, especially red fruits and orange fruits. What other color fruits are there? Okay, whatever. Okay, so group 2, a lot's going to change for you in the next year. I think you're going to find a lot of strength. You're going to really start appreciating your skills. You are going to be healing some relationships. Yeah, you're going to be healing financial wounds. And I think you're going to be getting comfortable with creating and enjoying the unknown of what you can do. So group 2, that is the reading I have for you. Please let me know in the comments what you thought, how this connects to you. It was very interesting for me to read your energy, and thanks for letting me. If you'd like to support me as a creator and a reader, feel free to like the video. And you can book your own reading if you'd like. The link is in the description box. I appreciate you here on my channel, and merci beaucoup for being here today. we will see you guys again in another reading. Hi Group 3, bonjour. So you chose this rune of intuition, inspiration, and knowledge. So one thing your future self wants you to know is that there is going to be some sort of large life event, I feel, that is going to trigger your intuition to become very, very strong. I don't know what this is. I know for some people, it just depends on the person. But I know for some people, like having kids can trigger you to have stronger intuition. Being around certain family members can trigger it. It just feels like there's going to be some big life event and it's going to trigger a strong sense of intuition from you. You guys might already be intuitive, Group 3, but I feel like it's becoming very strong. It's funny, I keep seeing myself in the video here and seeing my necklace catching the light. My necklace is a fairy today, so maybe fairies are like a symbol for you guys. Maybe there's some, I don't know, maybe a connection with like fairy energy. Tinkerbell. It's funny, I'm hearing moody. It's really cute. I like this energy. It's like, I feel like Group 3, you guys are kind of like magical. Like you can be like moody. You're like, I feel like you're more in touch with your intuition, your emotions. You're cool with that. Like if people don't get it, like whatever. Like I don't know. I really like your energy, Group 3. I'm hearing colors too. Like Spirit's really encouraging you to use color magic. I just heard color magic. I don't know what that is. Maybe just wearing colors depending on your mood, or using certain colors to boost certain emotions, maybe in your space. Maybe you're going to redecorate your space. Okay, so what else do we got? Inspiration and knowledge. So Group 3, I feel like some of you guys are going to go to school. You're going to get certified for something. Your future self wants you to know that there's something you might be deep diving into to learn coming up, and they want you to get excited about this, because I feel like once you realize that you want to do something, like get certified in something or learn something, you're gonna get so excited about it. It feels like kind of an epiphany, where it just hits you out of nowhere and you're like, oh my God, I really want to do that, or I really want to participate in this course. It's like, and Spirit is saying don't worry about the money or something. Like if there's a class or something that comes up in front of you, there are going to be avenues for you to be able to pay for it, to open up the free time in your schedule to do it. Like Spirit is going to help you make it work, whatever this is. I don't know why I just heard this. This is so specific, but for someone, there's like, I heard therapist, and I heard massage therapist, I heard counseling. What else do we got? I just heard like masseuse. For someone, it's a spa. For someone, there's like a type of personal development or therapy, or some course with personal development that you guys are going to participate in. For someone, you guys are going on a retreat. Like you're going to somewhere like away from your home with a group of people, and you're going to be doing like a retreat. Some of you guys are getting certified as like yoga teachers. Some of you guys are doing like art therapy courses or something. I'm just getting all these different things. So please take what resonates, okay? Like I get Group 3 feels very creative to me, and I don't want to box you guys in. So like whatever resonates for you out of some of those things I said. Gardening, some of you guys, there's like something with plants, herbalism, plant therapy, something about using something as a type of therapy, helping kids with therapy. Group 3, there's so many avenues, there's so many things that I'm just hearing your future self wants you to know. All the different things you do, you infuse magic. You really infuse magic into everything you do, and it makes you such a beautiful soul. And I'm hearing from your future self to have confidence in your light and to shine your light. Some people really do get put off and jealous, I believe, about your light, Group 3. You guys have such a glow. You have such a wonderful energy. I can feel it so much with this group. And your future self is a lot less bothered by other people that don't understand. I feel like you guys get mislabeled a lot. I don't know why I feel that for you guys, but I just feel like group 3 gets mislabeled a lot. Like people they see you and they see what they want to see, or they see a part of you, but they don't really see the whole picture. You look like you could be so many things, group 3, and I think it really throws people off. Or they just make an assumption about the kind of person you are, and they don't bother to get to know the different parts of you that are really wildly different from what they thought. Okay, 9 of Wands. Your future self is telling you that you are going to start really putting away the people-pleasing tendencies. If you guys struggle with that, I'm getting like the 9 of Wands is having a lot of pressure and responsibility on you. It's also kind of preparing for the end of something, because 9 of Wands comes before the 10. So I get that some of you guys are wrapping up a certain chapter, or maybe wrapping up a project, or something is kind of coming to a close, maybe in a creative sense for you guys, or in a work environment, or maybe you just finished something. But Spirit is saying to prepare yourself for the next chapter, because it's a big one. I feel like you are going to be really looked up to. I'm getting for group 3, you're going to be achieving a new level of status or recognition. You're going to be really more and more known for whatever you're good at, whatever you do. Some of you guys are getting a new pet. The lion just keeps sticking out to me. Maybe some of you guys have Leo in your chart, or fire signs. Some Taurus, some Gemini. Take it or leave it. Doesn't have to be your sign. I'm just putting out there some of the energies I feel. But some of you guys might be getting a new pet. Interesting. 8 of Cups, you guys may also be moving house. I feel like, yes, your future self wants you to know that certain tendencies of people pleasing or worrying what other people want from you or expect from you is getting put to the side, because what I'm getting is we're kind of running out of, not like running out of time, but it's kind of like, it's just getting real now. It's getting kind of serious. You're like, what do I want? And like, just shut out all the noise, everyone else's voices. Like, what do I want? Although I do feel like you are going to have a good friend coming into the mix who will help you in making some of these decisions. I feel like this person makes you feel safe. They have a good head on their shoulders. They really do listen to you. They see you more clearly, I feel, than maybe some other people do. If you don't know who this person is when I'm saying this, I feel like this is someone who's coming into your life or coming back into your life for some of you, but it's someone that really does make you feel seen, heard, safe, and they may be a good person to consult a little bit as you kind of get ready to, take on a new course, go take a class, like kind of get set on a new path. It's an exciting kind of adventure. 4 of Wands, this may be a partner for some of you guys that's going to help you with some of these decisions. There is something about a relationship or stability here, so your future self doesn't want you to worry so much about the romantic part of your life. I feel like there's stability coming, or if some of you guys already have it, just feels like we're coming together with a really good friend here, whether this is a friendship or romantic. We have 3 of Swords as a past sort of energy. Yeah, your future self just wants you to know you're not going to be laying your heart out on the line so much anymore to just get hurt and feel like you walk away from the situation without receiving what you deserved. This is definitely your card here. High Priestess energy. You guys are going to have a very big enhancement in your intuition. I heard psychic for some of you guys. So maybe some of you guys enjoy watching tarot because you're also a reader. You could be a reader. You may have intuition or be psychic. There's some sort of adjustment happening with your style in the next several months. Maybe some of you guys are going to like grow your hair out or color your hair a different color or make it like darker. What else? Some of you guys might start to dress a little more like flowy or mature. I'm getting a lot of like mature vibes in all these groups today. Like just a level up, essentially. But you guys are definitely enhancing your abilities here. Like there's a huge leap in your knowledge, in your intuitive energy. Some of you guys may be able to approach even like a career in a spiritual field, just so you're aware. Some of you guys may even be getting certified in like Reiki. With 2 of Wands, your future self wants you to know to really enjoy the present because things will change. So, like, yes, look toward the future where you can and plan, but also I'm getting, this came up in another group today, but you're not really supposed to know everything right now. It's coming though. The answers and the clarity are coming. But I feel like it's going to be something that you've loved all along. Something's just going to become really, really clear. I feel like all the extra stuff that we thought we were going to do, thought we wanted, is just falling away now, so that the real true path can become very, very clear for you. I'm also hearing not to worry so much about your purpose, because being who you are is your purpose. And I don't think that group 3 here, who has all these different talents, I don't think you guys are the kind of person who's meant to just like do one thing for forever. And I feel like your future self wants you to know that if people put you down for that, or there are people that don't understand that about you, that's not really the way I'm hearing Spirit say is like, that's not your problem. We are definitely taking people pleasing and putting it off to the side for group 3 here. You guys are really, with the Emperor, this is like very, very confident, like I'm doing it energy, like standing in your power. You are who you are. To anyone who wants to complain about it, it's just like, look, it's not my job to adjust and be someone else so that you're happy about it. Like group 3, like I'm standing in my power, I'm being who I am, the right people for me will come forward. Emperor energy is Aries energy as well, so again, I'm getting this fire. Whether or not you're a fire sign, I feel you really taking on fire energy in the next several months. And the Death card. So here's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like that line in Taylor Swift's, whatever song it is, where she's like, Taylor can't come to the phone right now, she's dead. With the Death card, it's like death to the old me that did everything to make you happy. I'm gonna make me happy and find the people that are happy that I'm happy. So I feel you guys creating a big loving circle around you of people who are friends and people who care about you. I'm seeing a whole group of kids here, and I feel like I need to mention it. Maybe some of you guys are going to work with kids, or you're tapping into your child's energy. But we got Queen of Wands as well. So some of you guys are definitely adopting a fire energy. Yeah, and 5 of Cups, I feel like your higher self, what the heck, group 3? Like, it's such a spiritual vibe with you guys. Your future self and maybe higher self wants you to know that there's a lot of grief in life that can come from trying to be something to please other people. So your future self wants you to know that very soon you're going to be shedding what is not you, what no longer serves you. The old version of you, the parts of you that you no longer need, are going to be kind of dissipating and making room for the new you. And you're going to be standing in a lot of power with a lot of energy, and you're going to be really finding things that excite you for your path forward. and you're going to be pursuing it with a lot of passion and fire. So group 3, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please feel free to like the video if it was. That really helps support me as a creator and a reader. I hope you enjoyed our little Eiffel Tower reading. And this is your reminder to book the tickets and travel. Enjoy your life. Life is short. Leave a comment if you want to tell me how this reading was for you, and feel free to book your own reading if you've had any questions, anything on your mind that you would like me to personally look into for you. We can book a reading and I can get you some personal answers for your questions. I hope you guys enjoyed, and merci, and we will see you guys again soon in another reading. Au revoir!